stay on. They draw towards the second last. Mick Pastor on the near side, jumping on there from Captain Tomcat, and now they settle down to battle this out on the run down to the 17th and final fence. Mick Pastor and Captain Tomcat in the air together. Jackamar untidy back in third. Captain Tomcat had the momentum. He knows he's on again, and he's found more than Mick Pastor. And Captain Tomcat wins the Rising Stars, taking the step up in grade. Sees off Mick Pastor, who travelled well but didn't find it. And White is still trying to thread a way through. On down towards the last furlong they come. Manaslu from Golden Sands, the Angel Hope. Deva's Boy in the dark blue and red is running on strongly from the rear. Fairly charging home Deva's Boy, and he comes surging through to grab the lead close home. And it's Deva's Boy in front where it matters. From Manaslu.
Dropping is staying on determinedly, heading towards the last. Walking Clover at the final flight, 2 lengths ahead of Eavesdropping, who switches to the far side. Now there's only a length in it. Walking Clover, Eavesdropping, Conjure up a run on the far side. Eavesdropping beginning to get there as they go towards the line, and Eavesdropping has run down.
They're off the front by a half length to fourth time Lucky, who's trying to challenge. Shaken up in third is Twilight Steel. Coming out of the pack, Carlton and Co's trying to get involved, but it's Mountbatten who leads as they come back towards the final furlong. Mountbatten by about a length, still coming near side is Carlton and Co. Kept going Twilight Steel inside the final half. Mountbatten having to be rousted along here, but still leads by a length and a half as they race up towards the line. Mountbatten starts to pull further clear. Mountbatten goes on to win to Carlton and Co.
Pressure. The gap hasn't grown though as they head towards the last. Still Walking Clover by the best part of 3 lengths, but Eavesdropping is staying on determinedly, heading towards the last. Walking Clover at the final flight, 2 lengths ahead of Eavesdropping, who switches to the far side. Now there's only a length in it. Walking Clover, Eavesdropping, Conjure up a run on the far side. Eavesdropping beginning to get there as they go towards the line, and Eavesdropping has run down.
Want to own a racehorse and enjoy the thrill of racehorse ownership? No matter what your occupation, you shouldn't be worrying about running the numbers when the odds will always be in your favour. Or whether you want a slice of the action, then why not come and feed that hobby? Come on, get a taste of racehorse ownership. Or if you are simply fed up of delivering boxes, then why not change this up and start delivering your own winner? And if you want to get your pulse racing with a workout and excitement of a different kind, come and join the fun. Be part of a group who own a racehorse. It doesn't have to be a wrench, and you don't even need to be flush to join the champagne set. Isn't it time you became a front runner yourself and enjoy racehorse ownership at the highest level? Secure your share with Deva Racing today.
He's got a fantastic temperament. He's as nice a person as you can have on the place. And away we go. I mean, I think we go back over hurdles to start with. Let's see, he will jump a fence because he's a very good jumper. So we've always got that up our sleeve. But I think, you know, with his wind and everything prepared, we could, you know, progress quite a long way over hurdles. Look forward to it.
Quarter mile to go in the centre of the course. Golden Card still has every chance for Laura Gibson Brabazon.
It's absolutely fantastic. It's a great race and one that I've tried to support a few times myself, having finished 2nd and 5th in it when I was a young chap. So it's great to see Golden Card go one better for Deva Racing than Laura.
Golden Card, Laura Gibson Brabazon on the far side as they race up towards the line. It's too close to call.
We were fortunate to have him for a couple of months there in his quiet period and spent a bit of time in the swimming pool. It's a great thing to be part of, it really is. And like I say, hopefully that'll set him now for a really good season for Deva Racing.
Second last. Crassus on the inside, just met it on a wrong stride. Gloria Soft jumps it almost upside and travels the better as they head towards the turn into the straight and towards the final flight. Crassus, Sean Flanagan, Gloria Soft, Keith Donoghue on the outside. as they head into the straight and towards the final flight, and Glorious Off now takes over and goes on by 2 to 3 lengths at the last. Glorious Off jumps it well, 3 lengths in front of Crassus in second. Battle of Ben Bourbon, boom, 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 battling out for third and fourth ahead of Maiden Pimlico, racing up towards the finish. It's Glorious Off who's going to win this pretty impressively for Gordon Elliott and Keith Dunham, and up to the line. Glorious Off by about 6 to 8 lengths in the end, wins it well from Crassus in second. Boom, boom, boom.
Ben Burb, who's closing in the half jacket. On the outside is Dances with Stars, then Majestic Jewel, who's ridden along ahead of New Society, and then Mandarin Monarch, being followed by Glorious Zoff, who's looking for a run. Heading on to the final 2 furlongs, and Tirmizi is picked off by Battle of Ben Burb and Dances with Stars challenging on the near side. On the far side is Glorious Zoff with First Man. Drakensberg is staying on ahead of Mandarin Monarch, and Spalga from a long way back, racing up towards the finish. It's Glorious Off over on the far side of Drakensberg, these two, and Dances with Stars in between.
He's just ahead of Manasik, who swapped positions with Shanty Star. He's now dropped up to the rear at the corner of the track, and they work their way through the 800 metres area. Rare Ninja now by half a length. Desert Peace is right there and will be quick to pounce if he needs to. Then comes Royal Muse at the outside, 3 deep covering some ground, but getting onto the front foot. Manasik also tries to work a little bit closer, mock it out. Then comes Celtic Prince and Shanty Star, but they now take the angle for home. They go to the final 500 metres, and Royal Muse couldn't wait any longer. He worked hard around the turn, but he's in front at the top of the straight. Desert Peace on the ropes in second. Then comes Shanty Star trying to come out of the pack with Celtic Prince. They third and fourth. Rare Ninja is flat, but they've got 200 metres left to go, and it's Royal Muse in front by about 3 lengths. Celtic Prince left to do the chasing. Desert Peace out in third, but it's Royal Muse. It's a win full of merit. Royal Muse won that by about 3. Second goes to Celtic Prince. Third, probably just Desert Peace over Mocker out. Then came Shanty Star, few lengths away to Rare Ninja and Manasik.